My name is Natasha Bagdasarian, and I am the Chief Medical Executive for the state of Michigan. That means I provide medical guidance and public health guidance to both the governor as well as for the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. But I see myself as being the doctor for the state, and that means that my job is to educate the public as best I can about public health concerns, how to stay healthy. I do a lot of speaking engagements, and every time I'm doing a speaking engagement, and I'm talking to the public, I am making sure that I am answering questions in their best interest and talking to them like they are my patients. The visible, authentic leadership of women really means being able to lead as a woman and support other women. And so, what that means to me is making sure that other women are able to achieve their career goals, that they're able to achieve their goals, whatever they may be. So, whether that's supporting other women in the workplace or supporting the needs of women around the state, I really believe in women lifting up other women. And not only that, I think that as women leaders, we have an obligation to think about things that are important in general to women. And that includes families, that includes children, that includes making sure that the most vulnerable among us is having their basic needs met. And so being an authentic female leader really means lifting up women, lifting up minorities, lifting up the most vulnerable, looking out for the needs of families, and looking out for the needs of children. Well, specifically to do my job, it required going to medical school and getting medical training in internal medicine and infectious diseases and public health. It was a lot of years of school and a lot of years of basic science. And so, for women who want to follow this type of career path, for women who want to go into medicine or public health, I would say don't be afraid of those STEM classes, don't be afraid of science classes. I think for women to be able to have economic independence, it really means having the same sort of freedom to pursue their academic and career goals that men have always had. And a lot of that has to do with the work that women and men do within the home and making sure that work is equitably divided between men and women in the home will allow and empower women to have the same opportunities outside of the home. I also believe that for women to achieve their best economic independence, we also need to make sure that women have bodily autonomy and reproductive choices. I think being able to decide when to have a family, if to have a family, how to have a family, these are all really important decisions that women need to have autonomy in making these decisions in order to best determine how they do both at home and in the workplace and how they do economically.